Potent Pondering back with another video. Yo, please come in, thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads. Shout out to all of my new subscribers and my returning subscribers. Please make sure that you support this channel. The Cash App link is in the description of the video. Yo, so I want to talk about it. So Cardi B, right? Yesterday she was saying that, Sunday, well, was it? Yesterday was Monday. So Sunday she was saying that she had some sort of big thing that was supposed to be happening on Monday. I talked about it in my upload yesterday, right? And she was saying that if something, it was a determining factor whether her album was going to come out or not, or if it's going to be delayed. This is her words. This is what she said, right? Well, we don't know. Well, I'm not saying that she was going to make the official announcement and said if that thing happened or not, but she did. There was no outpour or like she didn't show that, any type of happiness or anything in regards to that matter. What I'm trying to say is that I personally feel that Cardi B, she want that money from that record label because what she's trying to do is, me personally, she's trying to outshine Nicki. This is how I feel. Understand that this is one channel and just hear me out, right? So Cardi saying what Nicki did, it's so funny that all of these girls who hate Nicki, they want to follow her and do each and everything. They want to do everything the way that she did it, right? Now you see how Megan Thee Stallion, she came out with her album, right? And she did her pre-orders for a short amount of time. This is how you know, like, you got to pay attention to it. Cardi, she spoke about it in her spaces. She was like, I don't want to give my fans 2 weeks to pre-order my album, pre-order, whatever, right? So I'm like, oh, so you want to do it in a longer span like Nicki, so in hopes that your fans could buy and make you look like, you popping like that, right? It is so crazy to me. So I feel like, and Cardi said that her album has different elements to it, right? Or whatever the hell that means. Who knows what that means? But what I really feel is though that Cardi is not getting the budget from Atlantic Records and she feels a certain type of way. Now, listen, you have to realize that a record label is going to pay attention to the trends and, what's going on. I feel if Cardi was hitting gold and striking gold on all of her singles that came out, they probably would put the money up for her. Cardi has literally been flopping the whole year. So I personally feel as though I ain't gonna say that Atlantic Records shelved her, but I feel like with Cardi B, there's something going on with the record label right now to where they not really feeling her. Or it's like contractually she probably has to put an album out, but they like, we not doing X, Y, and Z. We not gonna put all of these dollars into it because listen, I told you that the music game is like the drug game, right? It's like consignment when you think about it, right? We only going to give you so much money if we know that you're going to bring all of the money back, right? It's been proven with all of the releases that Cardi has had a dumpster pile of songs that came out this year, a dumpster pile from the beginning of the Like What freestyle to all of that. None of those songs went anywhere. If I was a record label and I was the one who was pushing her, I would be concerned. Like, baby, like the album is supposed to come out. What we gonna do next? Cardi has done everything but go pop. So if she goes pop after this, just know that they know. Like, listen, she got to do something. She's been failing on the urban front. In urban, she messed with a black guy, run around all rah rah rah, taking Black D up inside of her and her V word. You know, she's doing all of that, but that same audience doesn't seem to be taking heed to what she's putting out. She's super gassed off of that Enough debut, and it debuted at like number 9, and then what did it do after that? It was gone off of the charts like in 9 weeks after that, right? So what I'm trying to say is, as far as like understand is that Atlantic Records sees clearly. They see clearly what's going on with the gal. The gal ain't putting no true numbers up like that. And let me tell you something. This is why I'm happy that Nicki did not move based on Cardi. Cardi is moving based on Nicki. Nicki was just like, I'm rolling my album out. Remember when Nicki did that interview with Joe Budden and she was just like, for a while you get to wait and then you think like, trying to see like, you see what another person's gonna do. She's like, no, I am the trend. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I set the pace right in your face. Yeah, yeah. And what Cardi has done, she squandered so much time waiting to see what Nicki is gonna do. If you realize, I promise you, Lord, give me a sign because I know it's true. I know a big part of the reasons why Cardi has not released no album in this long because she's been waiting to see what Nicki's gonna do. And now Nicki done came out. She done sold good. She did 228,000. She listen. supposed to do 300,000, but Billboard shaved off the sales. She did 228,000, sold out tour, in demand clearly, right? So Cardi, this is why I'm saying, like, from the beginning, she should have never like went against Nicki at all, right? She should have never went against her, because guess what? During this era where Megan has now tried to ride that train to be on a successful tour and all of that, now the Nicki and Cardi thing is over. Nicki and Cardi is over. Cardi is gonna look desperate if she tried to diss Nicki at this point. And let me just tell you this, right? I want to keep it completely real with you so that you can understand. Remember when Nicki, let's take it back to when Nicki was busting her gun at Cardi. Welcome to the party. Bust her gun at her. Then she do the Nice to Meet You record with the she did the Nice to Meet You record with, what was her name again? All About That Bass, No Trouble. She sent some shots on there too. Remember, she was like, my beach house cost saloon like 8 tickets and now when dumb dumb talk, I smile, it be crickets. Boom. So that was a light little shade. Then on the what was that, what was that record that she did with Coil Ray? Or let P wait, all these PR stunts, but you ain't Puerto Rican, ya. Shot her right there. No response at all. But she want to get online and argue with B and want to argue with JT. No response. Then Nicki took it to the Red Ruby the Sleaze. Shot her on that. All them botch face photos. Why would you post those? And then what? We Go Up. Called her out again on that too. Nicki has, listen, Cardi ain't answer. And what she did is she allowed Megan to steal her moment and to get into the ring with Nicki. And now people it's like, if Cardi try to play Nicki, is she gonna look stupid? And I just hope that Nicki pay her dust, because we've been seeing the type of attraction that Cardi has been getting since the whole. Because listen, you gotta realize the same way that Megan rode the train off of the Nicki hate, off of the people who support of the people who hate Nicki and supported Megan. That's the same way Cardi rode. So now that shit has parked. It's parked. She can't get no more air. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. No air, no air. Minaj got you in the water so deep. Baby, how you gonna breathe without me? You can't do it. Y'all can't do it like that no more. So listen, Cardi B, she's gonna need a major promotional push behind this album. She's gonna need to drop a visual album with she said she was in glam the other day. Who the hell knows what for? She's gonna need a visual album. She's gonna need a video with every single song to push this album and make it like really go big. I personally feel like she's gonna need that. She talking about she got her rollout and got all of this and all of that ready. What you really need is Nicki, and you can't get her no more. It's done for you. It's done. The only thing that Nicki would say, Spotify ain't gotta lie. They really streaming my music. Yeah, because you can't play these playlist games no more. Them gal can't do it like that. She can't play the playlist games no more. So listen, to me personally, it's interesting to see how Cardi B is gonna roll out. She got that new song with Rob the 49. It's a little snippet came out of it, and she talking about, she sucked D from scratch to when it's soft. I'm like, what is wrong with this weirdo? Like what? She sucked D from the scratch so when it's soft or something like that. I said, yo, she's a freakazoid. You know what I'm saying? Cardi is just trying to be sexy red. She just mad sexy, got the whore raps on lock, and now she trying to get it on lock too. Listen, I'm about to wrap this up real quick. Let me know what you think. Do you think Cardi is scared? We know that she been scared to release this album, right? But let me know what you think that whole thing was when she said that the label, this is gonna make or break or delay her album or whatever. And honestly, you don't know. Listen, she can't. I want to know who she's playing these games with though, because Nicki is already out and moving in motion. Nicki possibly could drop another album on that ass. You know what I'm saying? I hope she drops something. I hope she do something before this second leg. But we'll see. Nicki got classics. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But Cardi, she definitely needs Nicki. You need her to thrive. You need her to get that tension out there so that you could drop. Because didn't Cardi say she had a diss record? Remember that boy, what was his name? Brooklyn Johnny said that Cardi had a record a while ago, never put it out. It's almost like she's scared. She's scared. Nicki been busting her gun. It's like she tried to call you out several times. The We Go Up. We Go Up was so hard. Like, what? After all of that surgery, how you still Yo, and if you notice this, right? You want to know how Nicki got Cardi in a conundrum? Because every time that Nicki would call her ugly, she would go out of her way to make it seem like she's so pretty, doing all of these. I just woke up and this and that in my face, and why y'all trying to call me ugly and this and that? Because you know that the Minaj words pierce. They pierce. They pierce. That's what you get for being racially ambiguous, like Amber Rose trying to stick into this rap game and getting these black guys to write you metaphors and punchlines, making it seem like you on the level of Nicki Minaj. That's been the biggest problem. If you would just bow out, sell your whipped cream shots, and just deal with whatever you got to deal with. But no, you want to be the black girl world. You want to wear the Birkins. You want to be the twerking. You want to get on Offset. You want to see you got a black guy busting up in you, running roughshod up in you, and then paying for ABs for other ladies. Cardi, you deserve better than that. As a woman, you do. But you know, you're so obsessed with black phallus that you'll do anything to keep them in the palace. You understand what I'm saying? Potent, pondering, never pandering. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is Cardi scared? Did Cardi miss her boat with trying to diss Nicki? She needs Nicki. Cardi need Nicki. She need her. She need her. Listen, I'm up out of here. Peace.